In this video, I want to talk to you about insurance, traveler's health insurance. Follow along.
Hey, you watching, man, right now? You're watching dcbornrob on YouTube.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. My name is Rob Christian, also known as DC Born Rob, DC Rob, or you can just call me Rob. I want to jump on here because I've been wanting to do this video for some time now. I've mentioned it a few videos ago, the need for insurance, traveler's health insurance, to be specific also. You don't want to not put that part in it and not just worry about the trip part, but worrying about what happens if you get sick. And what's prompting me to do this video right now is because this evening I got a call from a buddy of mine, Sean. Shout out to you, Sean, that wanted me to let people know how important it is because he's got a friend right now that caught some sort of disease in Brazil. And now this person is going to cost him, I think, $100 and something thousand to get him back to the United States. And so this piqued my interest to put this up right away, simply because something can happen to you tomorrow on your trip. Or you may be on your trip right now and something could go wrong. Or you have a trip, more importantly, you have a trip planned for a month or 2 or 3 out, in which case it's perfect timing to go ahead and get that insurance. So I want to jump into some of the benefits of it right quick, but things are still popping off in Colombia. It's all associated, mostly 95% associated with a certain activity that happens late at night normally, or it could be daytime too, where you guys are jumping on these apps and trying to meet people. Do me a favor also, before I forget this, take your picture off your WhatsApp. I told you about one of the scams where they'll take the picture from your WhatsApp and say you were a pervert and you did something. So take the picture off your WhatsApp if you're dealing in that sort of deal, okay? Put a picture of a tree or a rock or whatever. But they can take that picture from your WhatsApp, you don't even know, and they create some type of form. And I'm told that this can happen in minutes, at least a couple of instances where they've taken that picture and created some sort of wanted poster, and they're going to send it to your family and friends. So be careful down there. These stories are real. Let me go ahead and lead with this video right here. It's a gentleman telling you what happened to him in Cartagena last weekend.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Diaz. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana in the United States of America. I just came to Cartagena recently for a vacation. On January the 28th, Saturday, I was in the hotel, the Hilton Cartagena, on an application, a dating website, and I'd met a girl on there, and we had arranged to have lunch, and she was going to meet me here at the hotel at 2 o'clock. We met, I got in the car, we were driving off to lunch, and slowly the car pulled over and 5 other gentlemen jumped in the car with a gun held to my head. They started strangling me, sitting on me, holding me down, and they took off in the car. For 2.5 hours we drove around while they tortured me, made me give them passwords, made several Western Union transactions, PayPal transactions. They did multiple charges on my credit card. They ran up over $10,000 in expenses, and the whole time this was going on, I didn't know if I was going to live or die. Like 2.5 hours later, they dropped me off in the woods. I had to find my way back, didn't know where I was, and here I am. Actually, I'm safe now, but this is something that has definitely been going on. We found out this is not the first case. This has been multiple cases of this. I want to warn any and all tourists coming to Cartagena that this is a problem that is not being addressed by anybody here. So please help. Thank you.
Okay, now, what if something like this happens to you this weekend, next month, whenever you have a trip to schedule? Now you need medical insurance. You were beat, you were abused. Now you need to get paperwork done. You need to get to Bogota. You need to get your luggage reclaimed. You need to get a new laptop. You need to reimburse the hospital for all this. And keep in mind, here's a note that somebody gave me a long time ago. Always have a credit card with no balance on it. ready to use there, because I'm told if you need to go to the hospital for any emergency reasons, they want you to pay then. You can't pay later. Okay. And most of the insurances looks like they are reimbursing you. So have that credit card with a zero balance on it that you can just use only for emergency purposes. Lock it away somewhere. Take a picture of the number. I take pictures of everything. Store that information. You may need it at some point. But before I jump off here, I want to show you just some of the features that you can get for insurance and about how much it would cost. You can do it per trip, or you can do it for the year. What if you only pay $350 for the year? If you travel 2 or 3, 4 times internationally, it's worth it. I do. Do you? If you do, take a look at this. Here's some of the benefits right here. Okay, this one right here was recommended to me by expat group in Colombia. So you choose what state you're from. Do you want it annually? Do you want it per trip? I'll say I want to get a quote. Okay. The effective date, I want to go ahead and start it next week. Okay. Put my age in here, which you can see I've already done this, and then see the plans. Okay, and it should give me a few different choices of what I want to pay. I have a basic annual, $150 per year. That's not a lot of money. If it's taking care of a canceled trip for whatever reason, because of an issue, I don't even want to say the word anymore because YouTube keeps clipping me for even mentioning certain things. So if you may notice in my next few videos how I'm watching some of my verbiage, because they keep red flagging almost every video, and then I have to wait another day to even try to put it out. But anyway, here's one for $325, but this is the premier one. It has everything included. And then medical only, because maybe it's only for trip cancellation, baggage reimbursement, and things like that, hotel stays, if you're for trip interruptions. But what if it's for medical needs, like Sean's friend? So $120 just for medical. So think about this. But let's say, because I'm a middle column type of guy right here, I want everything covered. I don't want to have to worry about anything. It's going to be $5,000 towards trip interruptions, $200 towards airline ticket change fee, single occupancy supplement. It has a little question mark here, so you can get into more details. Provides coverage for additional costs, yada, yada, yada. Baggage delay, baggage and personal effects, lost, damage, stolen. You get something stolen, you get hemmed up, like this gentleman just said. He had everything taken from him. Not only got beat, so he needed the medical, and he needed this for loss of goods also. Accidental death or dismemberment, or what about just getting your body home after some issues? We know we've had issues there as well. There's a lot that can be covered. Now, this is for the assist card, and it gives you an option of all, and you can do it for the year, or you can just do it for the trip. Choose it for the trip and how much you want to pay. It looks like on another site, I found something for me. It looks like it will be about $208 for a trip that was about 2 or 3 months out. Yes, you can get it for less, $100, and you put it towards it. But I mean, if I'm going to buy insurance, like my car insurance, I want everything covered. I don't even want to have to worry. You're going to take my money anyway. At least I'd have a better chance of getting some use out of it. But remember, let me leave you with this: that credit card with zero balance. Make sure you have that with you. It's tucked away. Nobody ever needs to know anything about it. Hide it somewhere, give it to a friend, drop it off somewhere. We need to come up with a way to alleviate that. Now, I've been saying to some of you guys off to the side, because I get a lot of emails from you guys, and because I know at least 2 or 3 of you guys right now are going through some issues right now, getting robbed and drugged recently. You're going through these things. I wanted to make sure that I at least address this part of it, because these things are still happening. Again, get off these apps, guys. Get off these apps. Stay off the apps. I don't know how many different which ways. I know you can, and the story that's sticking in my head is, man, I've been dealing with these girls, 100, dozens of them, never had a problem. But now this one time, these are veterans that are running into these issues. But now this one time, and he's having to suffer the effects of having this happen to it. And now this different MO to actually drive you around, and take money out of your account and beat you the whole time. It's a group of them. Remember, they are not alone. They are not alone. You're not up against one person. Then you add alcohol to the mix too. You can't win. Okay. Anybody can get got. Anybody can get got. So let me leave you with that. Be careful. Have that extra credit card on file, and just be ready, because anything can happen. Get your traveler's insurance. But like I said, there's something I wanted to do to help against the druggings. And before I could even implement it, someone else had come up with the idea already. So he's asked me to partner, and I've agreed to it. We've been going back and forth for a few months now, trying to perfect this. And I should be rolling this out hopefully within the next week. Communicating with them now. I would like to roll this out within the next week so that it kind of evens the playing field between you and some of these chicas out in the street. So anyway, look for that hopefully within the next week. I have a lot of videos that I'm going to be rolling out, just some short videos from Thailand, which was the trip of my life. It's the trip of a lifetime. Now I see myself going at least annually. Okay. It's too far to go any more than that for me for now. So right now, there's something said for the safety over there, man. Health insurance, everything. I mean, anything you can want is there. Anything most people like, at least guys anyway, is there. And the cost is right. Anyway, so look to those videos. Watch me on social media as well. Keep that extra credit card. Talk to you guys soon. Travel, but travel safe. Join me on social media. I am dcbornrob official on Instagram. I am dcbornrob official 1 on TikTok. I am dcbornrob on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know that you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media. If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Mori. Contact information in the description below. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below.